We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy, never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy, it's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy, it's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy, it's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
cannot believe you, Rowan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Daunt. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Rowan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Daunt. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Just need to get a few things up.
Friends and
We're going to be carrying on.
and have confidence that the team
We're going to carry on with more of Not For Broadcast. You can see where this all goes and see if it can get any worse than it already is.
The people never happy. It's never enough.
Because so far it's gotten quite bad.
Cannot believe you, Rowan.
Oh.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan.
It's not.
We're only getting started.
Oh god, what's this? Jeff is just the worst. Oh yeah, Jeremy's no longer with us, is he? The rest of your shift passes in a blur, with the same words going around and around in your head. Operatives working for Advanced detonate nuclear explosions. Eliminates the death toll into millions. Does this happen? Or is this literally what we had before? You pull into the driveway with no memory of your journey home. The light in the front room is on, clearly someone else is still awake. The door kicks open into the living room and you find Sam sitting on the sofa staring at the TV. The screen is off and they're closely lost in thought. You take a seat beside them and put a reassuring hand on their shoulder. They don't look at you, but they do reach up to take your hand in theirs. Now you're closer, you can see Sam's face more clearly. You see your look there's him before. Chris and Susie, they're both. I know what to do. Sorry. What the hell can we do? The bus has killed Chris and Susie and millions of others. Oh, right. Yes. Explosion. Yes. All because of the effing war we never asked for. There should be tears. There is only fire, pure raw fury in Manic now. I hate them, Alex. I know you've been a fan of Advance, but after this, they're monsters. I'm not a fan of Advance. I need to know you understand that we can't just do different and we need to do something. I thought I was against it. Lee spreads it over Sam's face with the Sareva collapses against you, clutching tightly. Clearly this is weighing them heavily on them. You're not sure what process is fully yet, but at least you're getting through it together. Fair enough. Well, the last week has passed in a blur. A rush of things to do, but all immediately forgotten, your memory clouded by a dark fog. 9 days since the so-called Liberation Night and beginning of the Advance's new future. You weren't the first ones at the church, and you were staggered by the number of people who come to mourn with you. Everyone here for the same reason, sharing the same pain, the same sense of loss. It's written all over their face, much as it would be yours. You step away from everyone else, need space to gather your thoughts. The girl, Susie and Chris too, both just gone. Sam says little incidents that evening. Clearly she's still in shock, not that she could blame them. You haven't been much better. Sam Pierce's silence squeezed your hand tightly, an act of desperation seeking comfort and virtually some small piece of you can't help but wonder, are you partly to blame? These scars will not fade quickly. There hadn't even been coffins to bury. Oh, Jesus. In like another year and a bit, like. Which is. It's seemingly ordinary one, but as you get to work, you find a small crowd gathered in the break room. When you go in to grab your first cup of tea of the day, you can't help but overhear some excited chatter. You didn't hear? Yeah, another one's been missing. What's that bring the total up to now? Oh, I should think over 100 at this point. They won't all have been reported or noticed yet. Sorry, what's going on? An excited young woman turns to you and begins to explain. Another professor went missing from Queen's University with all of the experience all over the last year, scientists, doctors, researchers. She pauses before lowering her voice to a whisper. It's clearly a strict target, the people speaking out against them. I even heard advances struggling to prevent further. A deep familiar voice from behind you interrupts. What exactly is going on here? Silence so takes the room as you turn in unison towards the doorway. Bosman clears his throat before continuing. I've told you before, I don't want to hear about the so-called disappearances. Go on now, people. The Vans have been very clear that they're nothing to worry about, which means they're not our problem. And unless they start classing Capuchinos or as intelligible, I don't think anyone here has anything to worry about. Let's get back to work. Bosman holds up her hand to keep you as everyone fires at the room. Oh god. Look, I don't know. Look, I know you have a habit of doing what you want, but things are different now. Vance runs the show, and they've made their fears clear. So now I'm doing the same. Channel One's official position is that the government has things well in hand. Nothing more, nothing less. I trust I won't be here to talk to this again. He gives you a curt nod before leaving. It seems that, for better or worse, public ownership is now in full swing. In another year. You drum your fingers on the steering wheel, especially as you wait for Charlie again. It's great hearing the cohesion cadets, as it's so enthusiastic. But does he really need to stay behind every week to help? It's your Saturday evening too, after all. Finally, you see him exit the hall, grin on his face. You can't help but smile back, the frustration starting to fade as you see him so genuinely happy. After hugging his friends goodbye, Charlie heads over to the car and gets in a face flushed with excitement. So, how was you're interrupted as you can't contain himself anymore longer. Guess what? Boy. Alright, Charlie, calm down. Tell me, what is it? So, obviously, the Cohesion Cadets is stand-up point for becoming a CCO. So we had a head start with applying for that. Charlie Gush is clearly keeping and explaining his news, almost tripping over his words and the effects. Well, apparently from next year, the top 5% of cadets will be taken to a special called CCMs, Community Cohesion Managers. And guess what? That's gonna. And guess who's gonna be in it? He brings it here. It's something I say. What do the cohesion do? Oh well, basically they need a new liaison team between regular people, the CCOs, and the Betterment Department. And that'll be us, people who come to us and concerns, and we'll decide whether they get referrals and so to which department. Cool, right? And their friends and neighbours, you'll be helping people report neighbours? Well, I guess. But only bad people. It's about helping the community, making it safer for everyone. Charlie frowns at you. You don't like CEOs or the Betterment thing? No, it's not that. Forget about it. Oh, well done, alright. I'm proud of you. Yeah, gotta be honest. It's starting to sound like people in the advance are trying to... It's starting to sound like the people... sound like the people that advance are trying to help. It looks at you, a serious expression. Don't worry. I'll make sure that everyone gets the support they need. This is a good thing for the community, and the team will be available to help everyone. He nods to himself and sits back in his seat. The mood in the car is somewhat icy for the rest of the journey home. You hope it's not a sign of where things are going. Spark to light the flames. There's a fire. You're surprised to find Sam in bed next to you when you wake up. They must have got in very late last night from drinks with the folks from school. You decide to let them sleep and enjoy a lazy Sunday morning. With the house quiet, you decide to bring some breakfast into the living room to watch TV while you eat. This is breaking news. Reports are coming in from across the country. A large swath of farmland went up in flames last night as party authorities are calling the Herons a well-planned act of terrorism by the group known as Disrupt. You drop your spoon back into your porridge and turn up the volume. In addition to food stores with government sources have said, we will put a stain on universal menu centres countrywide. A number of CCOs and civic buildings are targeted for the last night's attack. According to Prime Minister Julia Salisbury, Pacific prisons and re-education and betterment facilities were raided. Another small section of problematic and potentially dangerous individuals were forcibly extracted from lawful custody. You heard your breath, waiting to hear if anyone was hurt. Fortunately, it appears that the CCOs were ill prepared for an event like this, and the structure seemed much more effective and well organised in comparison. While most of the target locations were slightly empty of people given the lateness of the hours, the betterment centres were fully staffed when they came under attack. 17 CCOs and 4 staff lost their lives in the cult of the brutal actions that struck last night, with countless more injured. Many seriously rushed to hospital. A few disruptors were captured during the conflicts, but the vast majority seem to have invaded capture so far. More on this as it develops. You turn on the TV. You're interested with Charlie walking into the living room, blearily eyed and with a piece of toast. Anything interesting on? Just as on the TV? Immediately you leave the news on as they cycle through the story again. Charlie watches in science. By the end of the broadcast, they're dubbing it the Night of Fire. Everything going to be okay, right? Yeah, it's gonna be alright, bud. Hope so. We'll have to see. God. It's been like 3 years when this has all been going on for. Okay, the uprising. A year and a half since Liberation Night. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Alex? This is Alan James. The revolution starts tonight, Alex, and we need your help. Throughout this broadcast, we're going to ask you to do things that will directly help with this mass protest. I'll be talking to you regularly tonight, and I'll also be hacking in when I can. Please help get our message out. We're on the verge, Alex. You've always been fair and balanced in your approach to us. With your help, we can tip the balance in our favour. If you play our tape at the second break, that's when we think it will have the most impact. It's on your right.
Episode of Just the Job, followed at 10 p.m. by a chance.
Second break, okay.
Because I don't want to go on a date with your cousin, Colin.
What have you got to lose?
My dignity, my reputation.
It's all right once you get past the teeth and the problematic tattoo.
I am perfectly capable of messing up my own love life.
Sorry about that. David wouldn't get off the phone.
Oh, is David single?
For Christ's sake, Colin, stay out of it.
I can help you. I'm an expert at romance. Ask my ex-wives.
That's good.
That's
Wives.
10 seconds, everybody.
You're not as tight, babe.
Too short?
Too smart.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Right, there we go.
Good evening. This is the National Nightly News, broadcasting across the territories. My name is Megan Wolfe. Our top stories tonight. Ashes to ashes. It's been 40 days since Disrupt conducted attacks across the territories. The coordinated action, dubbed the Night of Fire by commentators, was seen as an attempt to subvert the supply chain, but there may have been more to it. While emergency services were all kept busy at the agricultural centres, it seems a series of covert attacks was carried out, including the freeing of political prisoners and, sources say, several assassination attempts. The Department of Betterment have declined to comment. Food, glorious food. With the last of the menu centres opening in territories 5, 8 and 14 today, Advance confirmed that the programme is now in full operation, providing free food for every citizen of the new future. What started as rationing during the 20-week war has blossomed into a social contract that is the envy of the unawakened world. Jack Tractorpants, spokesman for the menu centres, said today that while they can guarantee the contents of every box is nutritious, the actual quality of the meals you cook depends on whether you have a touch of Chef Jordan Rankley or the culinary skills of a professional footballer. If I were a rich man, problems in territories 11, 17 and 22 today as striking bosses attempted to undermine their new economies. With seemingly no awareness of irony, the former CEOs and MDs have come together to form the Wealth Creators Union, with demands including a return to 150% bonuses, private jets and mandatory grovelling zones. Advance have been quick to respond,
It's crazy how much
saying
it's
if they
changed
would rather
this
quit their
news.
cushy jobs to become nurses or teachers,
What's it
they'll
called?
earn significantly more than they used to pay their own workers.
How much has
Thus
changed?
far, no one has taken up the challenge.
Nightly news.
Some fun now.
I don't know.
Signs of ever more resistance.
It's a
to
nightly
Advance's
news, but it doesn't
radical
look nightly
policies
enough.
today, as popular resistance movement Disrupt extended their reach further across the territories. The organisation's emblem appeared in every major city across the territories last night in a well-coordinated publicity stunt, which has seen them dominate the headlines. Asked about the impressive display earlier today, Disrupt spokesperson Alan James said that the movement was reaching what he described as a critical mass. A poor choice of words given recent history. And 3 stories we've been obsessing over reached their conclusions today. Spissed me like it's Christmas. With the overwhelming success of Responsibility welcoming a new age of free love, Svenland-style orgy houses have been springing up throughout the territories. Newest among them is the Fellatio Nelson, which, like so many of its competitors, is run by an entirely female management team and promises, amongst other delights, a hearty kiss for your one-eyed admiral. Looks like Sophia Remington's time at the top has reached a long, deep, satisfying climax. Pass the Salt, a concerning end to the tale of the trapped academics of Dante's Taint, as an image transmitted to the surface seems to show you cooking the captain of the rescue craft. After public indifference led to the mission's funding being slashed, Captain Audrey Aerospace was forced to wrestle the hastily constructed vessel through treacherous caverns to reach the stranded scientists. But on arrival, she found she hadn't been given enough fuel for a return journey. So it seems with their fate sealed, the shipwrecked scholars have reacted in the only reasonable fashion. Let's hope they've got enough croutons to go with their sailor soup. Man on. Footballer Johnny Handsleeves and his new wife Tiffany Lamour proudly announced today that their little team is 1-0 up at full time, which apparently means that they're having a baby. Once beset by tabloid controversy, Johnny seems to be settling well into family life, calling this latest news the ultimate golden goal, if a golden goal also peed on you. All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parks for the notice board, as well as getting a sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Territories. Today is the day we take back control. Soon it will be time for you to help us again. Come out of your houses, block the traffic, bring the capital to a standstill. I've met so many of you in my travels up and down Territory 1. You always ask the same question. How can I help? Well, this is how. And as for when, you'll know. Keep watching.
But first, 500 days after the loss of a fine leader and a great man, the start of tonight's programme is dedicated to remembering and celebrating the life of Peter Clement. Patrick Bannon is live from Parliament Park, where Julia Salisbury will be breaking ground on what will soon be a memorial garden in Peter's honour. Patrick.
Longer listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're live.
Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick.
They were, and I don't mind saying it. They were, because he held her back. But now there's no stopping her.
Hello, Patrick, we're live.
Of course, can't say that, can I, Francis? No, not with public ownership. No, with public ownership, you can't say anything these days. She's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what?
I think like you're probably swearing. I'm really out of it here.
Oh.
Seems like we've lost some signal there for a moment. Well, we will be going live to that groundbreaking ceremony just as soon as we can get Patrick back. Meanwhile, let me just say, I think the memorial gardens are going to be gorgeous. I've had a sneak peek at the designs and Alana Marsh has done a fabulous job. Oh, okay, all right, it seems like we have got the signal back. We can now go live to Patrick Bannon in Parliament Park.
Thank you, Megan. I'm Patrick Bannon, and we are indeed live here. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. But
I completely forgot to say that. I've really got to be honest.
On stage behind me.
Alex, Bozeman here. The boys in editing have just informed me that the eulogy footage isn't fully cut together yet. You're going to have to do it on the fly. For goodness sake, make sure you make him look good.
Slowly gathering since this afternoon.
This is Alan. You can undermine them here and help us win hearts and minds. Make him look bad, Alex. Really bad.
Really bad.
And it seems like the ceremony is getting underway. Here is Prime Minister Julia Salisbury, the picture of elegance, to begin her address.
Good evening, fellow teammates and friends. 500 days ago, all of our lives changed irrevocably. Still reeling from the triumphs and tribulations of Liberation Night, another great loss befell the people of these newly united territories. The loss of a leader, a statesman, a dear friend, and a hero. Peter Gordon Clement.
Peter's death at the age of just 62, of course, announced by the team on the 24th of December, just 6 weeks after Liberation Night.
Born to a working-class family on a housing estate in Rotherham, Peter first trained as a carpenter before getting his start on television. First moving and building scenery, and then developing into the personality that we all knew and loved so much.
Just the Job first hit our screens over 25 years ago, running for 11 series, winning multiple awards, and charming audiences up and down the country.
Peter taught us, all of us, not to be content with the way things are, not to accept inequities, no matter how small. But he also taught us what it took to fight them. Courage, integrity, empathy, and hard, bloody graft.
Across a career spanning 3 decades, Peter Clement was known for shows including Wake Up, It's Saturday, and much later, late night chat show Petey, which at its peak drew millions of viewers.
Peter was by no means a saint. Trust me, he once told me he had more regrets than he'd had stolen dinners. He always did have a knack for a turn of phrase. But it speaks to the strength of his character that he chose to share with us his mistakes alongside his achievements, his faults as well as his talents. Peter had the heart to give it all he had for the people of these united territories.
Famous for his potty mouth, it's estimated conservatively that Peter Clement uttered over 1.5 million swear words during his career, though some sources put this figure well in excess of 2 million F-bombs alone.
Gripped by illness as he was in the weeks and months leading up to Liberation Night, he wasn't the man we loved. But his eyes still twinkled with that familiar joy for life, that spark of wit and wisdom of a life lived for others.
Prime Minister Clement, of course, died from apparent liver failure after suffering from the long-term effects of alcohol abuse.
I first met Peter nearly 20 years ago, moments before I was supposed to give a speech. Not unlike this one, actually. Only I'd spilt coffee all down myself, and I was young, nervous, desperate to be liked, and from behind me I heard, "Christ, Pet, you've either pissed your kecks or sprung a leak, but either way you got a problem." And before I could even say a word, he stripped off his dry trousers and insisted I took them. That was the sort of man that Peter Clement was. Kind, compassionate, sensitive, a brilliant thinker, a natural leader, but mostly a good man. This glorious, beautiful and new, this shining beacon of
Thank you, Alex. There'll be another opportunity to steer public perception soon. It's really starting. You'll know when.
despite his accomplishments.
I hope I've got the advanced right of who these are.
The boundaries he pushed.
and who I don't want to be. What?
He'll always be the man in his pants cheering on a stranger at the back of the conference.
Still on too much on that screen, maybe?
It is my great honour to give to you the Peter Clement Memorial Garden. Shall we see if we can get a countdown going? Everyone with me? 10, 9, 8, 7.
Now, Alex, control the message.
I'm not leaving, I can't. You two. Don't panic.
You're hurting me.
Well, stop resisting then. Stop resisting and we'll let you up.
I'm not resisting.
What are you doing?
I'm not resisting. You all saw. I'm not resisting.
Turn the camera off. National Night News. We have the right to be here. I said turn the fucking camera off. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear anything.
Yes. Medics are coming. You sit down.
No, I can't hear you. I'm from the National Nightly News.
Well, then you can consider this payback. Salisbury's still here.
Station. Centipedes are requested. Target approaching Songbird.
Target armed.
Target armed.
Haven't you done enough? Look around you.
Fucking
This is what your precious freedom looks like, is it? Open fire!
Mom?
Get out, man! No. What are you doing? Come on!
Shut that off. I said turn it off. I said turn it off.
Shocking scenes from the capital there. Shocking scenes from the...
You've just seen them execute unarmed civilians. People like you and me. So why are you watching this? Why are you not in the streets with us tonight? What will it take for you to get up and be a part of this? March on team headquarters, storm the building, demand elections, demand answers. Be what you were born to be, the once and future free.
That means by now. Don't go away. We'll be back after this. We'll be back.
Thank you, Alex. From all of us, you're doing great.
We're a good distance from the universe. This is becoming a weekly event. No, it's different tonight. This is the big one. Great. There's a revolution happening outside and we're off to dangle.
I can hear it.
That's journalism, apparently.
We get set for the next sequence.
It was alright. I'm also kind of thinking, am I doing this right?
We got tons of throws. We got throws to put in your hallway, to put in your stallway, to put in your doorway. What do we got?
Oh, doorways.
No, thrones. Thrones. We've got all sorts of crazy stuff to bling your experience. You want it in gold? We've got it in gold. We've got gold-plated strawberries, gold-plated bikes, gold-plated cars, gold-plated helicopter, gold-plated jet plane. We've got gold-plated gold. We gold-plated. We melt it back down.
I love him. He's always been a supporter.
Alex, during this next section, a cameraman working in the newsroom who's one of us is going to get a coded location out. We don't know yet which camera he's on, but if we find out, I'll let you know. Just keep your eyes out for the fist and try and keep it on the air for at least 5 seconds. Our operatives will do the rest.
Okay, okay.
Megan, this is your new makeup artist, Craig.
No.
What?
No.
10 seconds, everybody.
Sorry, Craig. It's a no.
Okay, we are going in 5,
Oh, Craig.
4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, Megan Wolf. Very shortly, we'll be heading on over to the final episode of what has quickly become a hugely successful feature, The Notice Board. But before we do, let's chat with Philippa Radin. Tell me, why do you think the public love The Notice Board so much?
It's real. There, I said it. It connects with people. You know, people look at us and they say, those are real people struggling with real problems.
That's a really interesting point.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to my PA secretary as I got out the limo, I was saying, it's good for people to see normal, authentic people like them on TV.
People like you.
Yeah, precisely. Unfortunately, then I was interrupted by some dreadful wretch who wanted an autograph, but a swift kicking from security soon put him back in line.
Yes, well, I think it's really good that our screens are filled with such relatable stories. So, The Notice Board is coming to an end after a sensational time at the top. What do you think has made this show so successful?
Oh, it's a combination of so many things. My hard work, my talent, my look.
Wow.
I don't see it on there.
We have a lot to thank you for.
Hey, hey, hey.
I heard it's number 4.
We've just heard our man's on camera 4.
I have a real sense of responsibility now.
Get back to the interview, Alex.
Entrusted with something precious, and that I should use that platform for good.
I think that's really important, that we should use this platform
Did I do
to
it?
do good in the world. I agree.
That's exactly it. So I've decided to help as many
Excellent work, Alex. That's the location shared. Next, you'll need to give them the go.
Is that better access to education, or reducing child poverty?
No, by adopting as many as I can get my hands on.
Oh, okay. How many children have you adopted?
Oh, we're well into the double figures now, Megan. I stopped counting in the late 30s.
Goodness, that is a lot of children.
Yeah, once we finish putting them into the guest room, I'll have to put a futon in the laundry cupboard.
Oh, you really are some sort of hero.
Hey, I live a privileged life. What can I say? I mean, any child I can take on is a child
Jesus
rescued
Christ.
from suffering.
Poor children. Were their lives really that bad before?
Oh, they're Normans, I presume so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's shocking to think actually that only 1 in 10,000 children have a celebrity parent.
I'd never thought of it that way before.
And I'm doing everything I can to fix those numbers.
What do you think it is about your life that's so desirable then?
Well, it's mainly shame and panic interspersed with expensive bottled water, so actually, if anyone wants to, I'd happily trade.
Now that I can relate to. Right, better go off and get ready. That was Philippa Radin sharing some thoughts about her lifestyle. I think it's really important to stay grounded and keep everything in perspective. Clearly, not everyone else agrees, but that's enough from me. Let's go now over to Dangly Parts for the final ever episode of the Notice Board.
What a day! First the tea morning, and now to post this notice. I don't know how I managed to cope with it all. Oh wait, perhaps I do. Oh! By St. Barnabas, what on earth is all this?
Freeze, dirtbag!
Oh, Laura, it's you. I thought for a moment you were a knife-wielding mugger or stabber.
No, I'm afraid not. It's just me, a community cohesion officer, responsible for keeping crime at record lows.
Of course. I keep forgetting that thanks to you and your colleagues, violence on our streets is a thing of the past.
What's all this, Vicar?
I know! It's a disgrace.
It's time for the go code. Give us 3 boos in a row, Alex. That will start the pincer movement. We might just pull this off. Push forward! 3 boos, Alex.
Careful, Vicar. It looks heavy.
Ha! They don't call me the Right Reverend. Ripped for no reason.
Yes!
It's no good.
It looks like all those crucifix classes were a waste of time.
Perhaps you, a young CCO, would be able to move it.
2 for 2. Fantastic.
Looks like all those lifting classes were a waste of time.
It's too heavy, even for me, a strong and capable
You
woman.
did it, Alex. We're good to go.
Strong enough to lift this.
Did someone call for the best firefighter in town? Hi!
Well done, Captain Evans. You're so much stronger than us.
Especially me, the weak old man.
It's the least I could do for my community.
No luck catching the little devil then?
Unfortunately not. The ferret struck again last night. When Ray opened the post office this morning, he found that every single stamp had been pre-licked.
My God! Some people have no decency.
Sadly, if we don't catch him before tomorrow, we may have to cancel the village fete.
Don't worry, we won't let that happen. Will we, Vicar?
No, no, no. Laura, tell me, why do they call him the ferret?
Some say it's because of his sneaky nature, but really it's because whenever he strikes, he always leaves behind the foul stench of urine.
Never fear, officer. We'll catch this pissy nuisance and save the village fete. Or my name's not Captain Danger Evans. The community cohesion team are doing their best, but they simply don't have the smarts to solve this mystery. But I know someone who does. Someone who's about to blow this thing wide open. Me! Blackout!
It's the morning of the village fete, thanks to theatrical convention.
I sure hope everything goes to plan. Oh, look! There's Mrs. Craven setting up her cake stall.
And look, there's the motorcycle display team, setting up for a show that will be far too expensive for live television.
I'm going to set up the coconut shy. What are you doing, Vicar?
First, I'm running the tombola. Then, I'll be selling forgiveness for money.
Aren't you judging the jams?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, that sounded like Mrs. Craven. Looks like someone sucked all the jam out of her donut.
That damn ferret has struck again!
Whatever are we to do?
Although I'm very competent, I have no idea how to solve this case.
I guess we'll just have to cancel the fate.
Hold it right there, ferret.
Me? Have you been drinking from the fire extinguishers again?
Not you, the vicar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Admit it. You wanted the village fete cancelled so you could have the day off, didn't you?
I already have to work Sundays. I shouldn't have to work 2 days a week.
But how did you know?
Well, my first clue was the smell.
Yes, I do smell of urine.
Next, I noticed that the vicar's tongue was particularly dry, almost as if he'd been licking thousands and thousands of stamps.
Or perhaps eating Mrs. Craven's baking.
Which brings me on to my third clue. The vicar said that he had no more room for jam.
Almost as if he'd had his fill.
Precisely.
But you managed to figure it all out from that?
Well, I also found this at the scene.
That proves nothing. No!
Get him out of here, officer!
You did it, Captain. You could say you ferreted him out.
Hey, come on. Let's go and have a party in my massive garden. I am doing well.
Thanks to you, we're all doing well.
Oh, I should have. Oh, well.
Well, that was it. The final ever episode of the Notice Board. And what a way to end it. Thank you as always to Jeff, Philippa and Tommy. After the break, we'll be both dancing and learning. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
That's the ads. Well done, everybody.
Wow! What a brilliant run, eh? After party at my place, eh?
Alex, this station is supposed to be unbiased. Your partisan behavior will end up getting us taken into public ownership even sooner. Less revolutionary zeal. Do your job.
After party.
And how progressive their policies are.
Oh,
And I'm here tonight to say I'm sorry. And to beg.
a lot going on here, isn't there?
One last push, Alex. We're closing in. One of the guests in the last section is working with us. You'll be asked to censor on our behalf. If you do it right, the final orders will be given. You'll get 3 chances. Get at least 2 of them right, and we're going to win this thing. It's happening, Alex. Tonight we take it back.
Sorry, what?
So when Advance came to power, I didn't think about the damage they would do. I acted selfishly. I was glad to see the rich punished. I didn't see how backwards Advance were. I didn't understand that rather than tearing down the wealth creators, we should have been helping everyone else to take a seat at their table.
I hope he repeats that.
Under Advance, the country is poorer. It is poorer in ambition. It is poorer in aspiration. We are infantilized by Advance's naive policies.
Please, Sarah, anything.
Sorry, Mum, I'm really not supposed to say.
Are we safe?
Hi, I'm Maddie. Jenny just said to ask if you need a touch-up.
I have
Did
poured
she?
myself out to the media to defend.
That's my shade, is it?
Yeah.
This is my shade?
My parents. I see that now. Mum, Dad.
You can run back to Jenny
I'm
now.
sorry. Our only hope.
Sorry about that, Sarah. Nothing you can tell me. At all, like at all.
They've said no one's died, that's all I can say.
10 seconds.
What's wrong with you?
She is in tears.
Ugh.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later in this segment, we're hoping to be able to go back to Patrick Bannon at the scene of tonight's shocking Disrupt attack. But first, I'm delighted to be joined by the cast of the smash hit musical everyone is talking about. I'll be speaking with the cast in a moment, but first, let's take a look at them in action. Please give a warm National Nightly welcome to the Novaries.
Hello? Doctor? Yes, I see. Thank you for letting me know. I have a decent life. I'm a happy, loving wife. And my job is well paid and fulfilling. I have a husband, John. He's due home soon, won't be long. And I have to tell him something that is absolutely chilling. We share coffee in the morning, and we make love every day. We take time alone together to talk and laugh and play. We prioritize our needs. We do charitable deeds. But the flowers of a happy life are now beset by weeds.
I'm home.
Oh, darling John.
Oh, dearest John.
There's something very wrong. I've just had a conversation with our doctor, David Wong, so please be seated. This news will make you feel defeated. The scans revealed a lump.
You poor unlucky chump. Is it cancer?
Worse, oh, John. We're having a baby.
How can this be?
Oh, woe is me.
Why has this happened to me? I always wear 2 condoms for the maximum of safety.
In our tiny flat, we built a peaceful habitat. Now our lives are fucked. We're having a baby.
Oh.
Now you can't have any wine at book club.
And there won't be any time for foot rubs.
Now your hair will stink of weed.
And you'll start to disagree.
And forget about that holiday in Territory 3. No more waking up at 10:30. In fact, you'll end up going to get a good night's sleep again. No more sad decisions to go on to a club. You'll be lucky if you even make it out to the pub.
Why can't we be more like our gay and lesbian chums?
The only glue they have to deal with comes from personal bums.
Now when I take a sick day at home,
The parasite won't leave you alone.
how he's wrong.
We're our top priority.
I look after you, and you look after me. Ain't no trouble and strife. We got a childless life. No one wails and no one walls. No one draws things on the walls.
A happy husband.
A wonderful wife. We got a childless life.
We're having a baby.
We're having a baby. Changing nappies daily. We're having a
baby.
no more weekends by the coast. Now your kid is uppermost. It's more than a passing craze to have
Amazing. The Novaries there, treating us to their opening number from Elegy for a Childless Life, which is currently the hottest ticket in the capital theatre district, and will be touring the territories later this year. Right then, come on you lot, come on down, let's go, don't be shy. Hello. Hi Megan. Hi. It's an honour to be here. Oh really, are you fans of the show? Yeah, it used to be. Well, listen, let's get stuck in. Your amazing musical. Now, I mean, not only do you perform this show every single night,
with matinees on Wednesday and Saturday.
Right, but you're also the show's creators, am I right?
Well, everyone contributed their ideas, and then some of us went away and did the actual work on the script. But no, it's very much a team effort.
Oh, that's fantastic. How rude of me. I've not introduced any of you. I'll be the one being replaced next. Let's go down the line, shall we?
Hi, I'm Jack.
Jim Blunt. Pleasure to be here.
Jennifer Boram Woodley.
Hello, I'm John Sapley. Used to be in the business professionally.
My name's Jill, with a J.
And I'm Janet. I'm the youngest.
That's incredible. And you were all friends previously. I mean, what a coincidence, right? With your names beginning with a J.
Oh my goodness, guys! Our names all begin with J.
You never noticed that.
Because you haven't typed them out 1,000 times, maybe?
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
I thought we all knew. It's bloody obvious, isn't it? I just thought we were doing a funny thing where we never mentioned it.
And I believe as well as being friends, you're also couples, you know, in real life as well as in the show.
Well, not exactly.
I'm not married to him. I'm with Janet.
And I'm with John, you lucky bean.
Jim and I are married.
4 fabulous years.
Well, that must make for some confusion in the rehearsal room.
Well, you should have seen the first draft. Jen decided that Jack would play Jim, I would play Jack. Jen, Janet, Jill, Jen, Janet, Jill.
What about John?
Well, my character was originally just called Man 1.
It was allegorical.
It was very confusing.
Not for a professional.
After much toing and froing.
And gnashing and wailing.
And gin and tonic.
We decided that we'd just use our own names, which is less truthful.
We're also less likely to go into the wrong dressing rooms.
Oh God, yeah, that would be very embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Of course, when I first wrote it, we were only meant to run for a few nights at the Mimbley Village Hall, but when I registered it with the Department for Culture, it caught the eye of someone high up, and before you could say overnight sensation, we were transferring to the capital.
It's all been a bit of a roller coaster, really. I'm only 19. I'm the youngest.
You really don't have to repeat that.
I had to give up my job as a mortuary technician.
Well, yes, we all had to move to the capital.
I love that job.
It's been a very turbulent time.
So peaceful, no singing. So peaceful, no singing.
This piece isn't.
Stand by, Alex. Censor the orange.
It's about children.
Okay. Okay.
And why you shouldn't.
I'm not saying that a lot, huh?
In a way, I guess it is political, with a small p. After all, we are a solid unit, and eagle-eyed audience members will see we nod our heads to advance on stage throughout, and we target the messaging at women aged 22, well, about 35, as they're the most likely to be afflicted by this terrible problem.
Terrible problem.
Having children.
Well, you understand, Megan.
You clearly agree.
Wow, this isn't about me.
Of course, we see that there are advantages to a family unit, but eagle-eyed couples watch as the little parasites advance on their lives, and there's no time to play the guitar, get through a book, or watch a movie. They're exhausted, passed out on the couch by 20 to 9, for God's sake.
We're very chatty tonight, dear.
Usually I'm the chatty one. Because
you're the youngest, we know. It's not a badge of honour, Janet.
Janet, please, Jennifer. Oh, well said, John. Thanks, Jack. Got your back.
So could you just tell us what is the play about? What happens in it?
Well,
go ahead.
It's a tragedy, obviously. Jennifer, myself, and John have their child, and then the story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams.
And there's lots of singing.
And dancing.
A lot.
My character works at a menu centre for a distribution unit. Eagle-eyed, she sees her friend's rapid advance to a pit of despair. Becoming a target for children's TV advertising at the age of 22, she decides to take drastic action.
I can't really say more though. I probably said too much already.
Let's not spoil the second act for anyone who might come to see it.
Which should be all of you. For too long, we've been told that a life without children is somehow incomplete, that children are a blessing. Well, I've done the research, and they're not. Besides, there's already loads of bastards running around all over the place, so...
We just want people to have the option of a happy, child-free life without stigma. You know, when I was 14, before I had come out, I had an experience with a girl called Julia Jacobs. She was an experiment, I guess, you know, a chance to dip my toes into the...
Meeting. Well, thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I really hope you keep them dancing in the aisles for many performances to come. The Nova is there. And I am pleased to say we can now go back to Patrick Bannon to get the latest from the scene of tonight's horrific events. Patrick, are you okay?
Thank you, Megan. This is Patrick Bannon reporting from the scene of tonight's devastating and symbolic attack tonight this evening. An attack which I myself have found myself caught up in. I'm still a little dazed and a little deaf, Megan. So I hope you'll forgive me if I seem that it's time to speak with the Prime Minister. Mrs. Salisbury, that's you. You're still here. The Prime Minister.
I couldn't leave, not when there were people that needed help. Any team player would have done the same. I don't deserve praise for being human.
Yes, no accolades here. Or Palisades. Or lemonade. Right. So, is the situation... Now, are we safe?
Yes, the security services perform their duties without hesitation. And I would like to assure the public that although there have been some injuries, there were no civilian deaths here this evening.
Oh, that's good news about the Sorry, did you say no deaths?
That's right. No civilian deaths. Just the 4 disrupt terrorists curtailed by law enforcement who were, as always, so cohesive. If I may, I have a message for your viewers.
Of course, the camera. There's the camera. Speak there on.
Or it's the orange, if we need to.
Stay at home tonight. Do not become another casualty of war. Disrupt have had their moment.
I'm curious to see what the other voices have to say in the background.
Famously said, it ends today.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for those strong words of strength. Back to the studio. Megan, now in the studio with Megan Wolf now.
Patrick Bannon there, bravely reporting from the front line of tonight's horrifying bombing. Maybe you need to get checked out, Patrick. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's National Night News. But here we go.
Victory is in sight, my friends. You have mobilized. You have come together. From our agents at the television networks risking arrest and getting those words to you, to the many hundreds and thousands gathering to invade team headquarters. As I speak, we are turning the tide, and it is time for change. Tonight we topple their regime, and we also silence their mouthpiece, Channel 1. Time to wake up.
From the shadows, and they are not the overwhelming force that would have you believe. The military has been acting, and well, it's pretty scary out there tonight, so stay with Channel 1, because the team has assured this programme that the turbulence will soon be over, and we can once again focus our minds on building the new future with equality, fairness and resources.
Okay, that went really bad at the end there.
My name is Megan Wolf. Let's make tomorrow better.
We've done it, Alex. Tonight is the beginning of the fall of advance. Vice Jet, 11 o'clock.
Jesus Christ.
Permission granted, old friend. We are going to detonate. Look over your window, Alex. See what you helped make happen. She's coming down. Sir, up there.
Uh-oh.
Proceeding down.
Right, okay. Good gunshots. I think it's 982. I've got to see what the rushes are all about. The uprising missiles.
Because I don't want to go on a date with your cousin, Colin.
What have you got?
We heard this.
Eve and a problematic tattoo?
I am perfectly capable of messing up my own love life. Sorry about that. David wouldn't get off the phone.
Oh, is David single?
For Christ's sake, Colin, stay out of it.
I can help you. I'm an expert at romance. Ask my ex-wife.
With your brother. That's 10 seconds, everybody. You're not as tight, babe.
Too short?
Too smart. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, okay. How well did this go?
All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parts for the notice board, as
Okay,
well as
so
getting
it's
a
all about-
sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News. And titles, 30 please.
You know, I was so pissed off with Colin yesterday, and I couldn't remember why. And I racked my brain, and it was a dream.
That'll be all, thanks.
He had the body of a goat and the face of my mother. I'll tell you all about it later, yeah?
Yeah. Jenny, I want her out of here by the end of the titles, and I want a new one by the break.
Mariah?
Yeah, she's just complacent, and worse, she's a dream person.
Right away, Megan.
Look, folks, I'm not being funny, right, am I? But you wouldn't see Megan Wolf down here, would you? No, not anymore. I tell you, look at them over there. I had to battle through 10 of those bastards on the way in. They wouldn't let me come in. One of them grabbed my arm, wouldn't let go. I'll tell you, it's lucky I've been managing my own form of self-defence. Worked myself out because bang! Straight on the floor, down on the ground. Good night, Mr. Tom. He's not getting up. I'll tell you what, I'm getting sick and tired of this. If I had to stand around here for too much longer, listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're live.
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick.
They were, and I don't mind saying it. They were, because he held her back. But now there's no stopping her.
Hello, Patrick, we're
Of
live.
course, can't say that, can I, Francis? No, not with public ownership. No, with public
I'm having
ownership,
a
you
little
can't say
problem
anything
with
these
Patrick's
days.
earpiece there.
Ah, she's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what? Oh.
I don't know what happened to Patrick then.
Thank you, Megan. I'm Patrick Bannon, and we are indeed live here. Apologies for the technical difficulties there, but Julia Salisbury will step out on stage behind.
Yeah, we saw this. I think we literally saw all of this. There's nothing missing.
You're at the back of the conference. To give to you the...
I muted you, didn't
Turn the fucking camera off!
That's the only, which is fair.
News, we believe in bringing you the raw, unedited truth as it happens, and we make no apology for that. We'll update you on the latest from this Disrupt attack later in the programme, but when we come back, it's time for happier pursuits, and you know what that means by now. Don't go away. We'll be back after this. Does anyone know if everyone's safe? Are the crew okay?
All fine. The bomb was a good distance from the unit base.
This is becoming a weekly event.
No, it's different tonight. This is the big one.
Great. So there's a revolution happening outside and we're off to dangly fucking parts.
That's journalism, apparently. Can we get set for the next sequence?
Okay, so it was 2. What was this? Oh, they're not as bad. Finally, I don't think there's anything in here that I can think of that was different.
Megan, this is your new makeup artist, Craig.
No.
What?
No.
10 seconds, everybody. Sorry, Craig. It's a no. Okay, we are going in 5.
Okay. Yeah, we heard all this. I don't think there's anything new.
And now to post this notice.
Ever episode of the notice board.
No, okay, there's nothing like it. Just making sure. Nothing here either.
That was it, the final ever episode of the Notice Board, and what a way to end it. Thank you as always to Jeff, Philippa and Tommy. After the break, we'll be both dancing and learning, so don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
That's the ads. Well done, everybody.
Wow! What a brilliant run, eh? After party at my place, eh? Yeah? No, hey, I've got a new grill out back. I've got 4 kinds of sausage. Hey, you coming to the after party? Oh, for...
Oh. There probably was a few in this one, if I remember rightly, a few extra things that I didn't see or hear.
Please, Sarah, anything.
Sorry, Mum, I'm really not supposed to say.
Are we safe?
Hi, I'm Maddie. Johnny just said to ask if you need a touch-up.
What's wrong with you?
She is in tears.
Ugh.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later in this segment, we're...
Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, nothing happened here. Ooh.
Oh, really? You found
I
the
think
chef?
we heard this part. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was.
Amazing. The Novaries there, treating us to their...
Again, just the same, nothing different. There was a bit that in the middle of the whole.
Usually I'm the chatty one because
You're the youngest, we know. It's not a... Jennifer, myself, and John have their child, and then the story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams.
And there's lots of singing.
And dancing.
A lot.
My character
I wonder
works
if
at
it's.
Menu
I
Centre
wonder
for
if
a
it's said in
distribution
the
unit.
thingy.
Eagle-eyed, she sees her friends rapid.
It was sent. There's a lot of bits that are censored. I'm really curious what they were saying. If they're saying anything in particular, I wonder if it's censored this. Oh.
Stigma. You know.
Perfect.
You have to cue me. I can't hear properly. Oh, this thing's useless. Are we live? What's happening? No, I can't hear. That's no better actually. Was that a te? It looked like a te. Fight now. Okay. On your go to go.
It's Patrick. Are you okay?
Thank you, Megan. This is.
I have to cut you off there. I hope you understand it.
Thank you, Megan.
Sorry to have to cut you off there. I hope you understand it. Just stuff happens in the newsroom.
Right, we done?
Oh, no, sorry, if you could just stay where you are until the end of the show. Just a couple of minutes, if you don't mind.
Okay, what's going on? What's with the?
We're going to do my final bit and then we'll get you out, okay?
We've got curtain up in less than 2 hours, so it'll be great to...
There's a new monologue on the auto cue for you.
From them?
Of course. What did you expect tonight? Freedom of expression. That was a joke, by the way.
Do that.
It's just like the news. Oh, come on, we shouldn't even be here. Look what's going on out there.
It's important that we were here.
People need musicals in times of darkness more than ever.
Do they, though?
Right, we're coming back soon, so quiet on set, please.
Studio with Megan Wolf now.
Patrick Bannon there.
That went quite well.
Patrick Bannon.
That went well. I thought that went quite well.
I think we need to get you to hospital, darling. Can you get this reported to a hospital, please?
Can you stop taking photographs, please, madam?
Throughout the programme tonight, we've been receiving reports of disrupt activities throughout the territories. Through a series of coordinated attacks, these terrorists are attempting to undermine to happen. Our government have lured disrupt out from the shadows, and they are not the overwhelming force they would have you believe. The military have been actioned, and well, it's pretty scary out there tonight, so stay at home and stay with Channel 1, because the team has assured this programme that the turbulence will soon be over and we can once again focus our minds on building the new future with equality, fairness and resources for all. My name is Megan Wolf. Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Oh God, I think I threw up a bit in my mouth just then.
Surprised that there's any room in there with all the lies.
Excuse me, miss. Can you come with me, please?
What? Jim?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jill, what have you done now?
Sorry, sir, can you please stay in your seat?
That's my wife.
She'll be back in a minute. Just need to have a conversation first.
We're going to need an understudy.
I'll call Jackie. If she's not free, we'll use Jessica, Judith, Justine or Gemma.
Oh, Jenny can sing.
Ah, Megan can piss off. Yeah, Megan thinks about doing that a lot these days.
Oh dear, what happened there? At the end, I didn't succeed that part. Oh dear. Right, okay, I mean, I could do. No, well, I might watch it myself, but there might have been more information that I might have missed with the bleeping and stuff. I don't know. I'm just curious. We'll carry on as normal. An important review. You're out at work and despite the stressful journey, you still can't quite share everything that happened to if the Swallows CCOs all over the building as ending go by. This isn't just a Channel 1 matter. This is confirmed when you're informed you need to speak to Bozeman immediately and escorted to the head office. You sit nervously outside waiting for your boss. A few minutes later, the boss man arrives, detailed and have stern-looking CCO yes, Winston, good. This is Specialist Ables. She will be observing the interview. Please go inside and take a seat. The Olivia's man bustles into his room and leaves the door open for you to follow. The few times you've been there before, it was immaculate with everything in the proper place. Not so today. It must be serious for Bozeman to be flustered. So Alex, do you know why you're here today? Bozeman's eyes are sharp and his gaze is fixed on your face from across the desk. Abel is standing behind you, out of sight, but definitely not out of mind. No, not really, no. I wasn't involved with anything that happened yesterday. I assume to do what happened with the strip last night? Yes, well, stop with that. Well, last night was nothing short of the circulation of heinous and outrageous campaign of terror that the spirit have been reaping on the nation and its territories. Also shoot a glance behind you to the left where your CCO observer is standing, and it is, of course, our duty to root out rot whenever we find it, to prevent anything like last night to happening again. I have been asked by everyone to perform interviews with all staff members involved, and will be submitting a personal review of your performance both during the incidents in question and throughout your time here. This can only end well. His expression remains stern. Just tell the truth, Winston, and this will over soon. Race to public visitor begins. Obviously, a lot happened last night, and I have a few number of interviews conducted today. So I'd rather not waste time. Be brief, concise, and clear in your expression. And nod. Let's start the beginning of the broadcast and work our way through. After the attack at the memorial, you seem to be portrayed the terrorist in quite sympathetic light. Why? Sure, what was happening? The news, that's our job, right? I did what I felt was right in the stressful situation. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So you're saying it couldn't be helped and you had to show the aftermath as you did? I'll be sure to make a note there. Funny how unauthorized footage always seems to find a way to the broadcast. Oswald scribbles down notes down. The noise of his pen scratching into the notepad functioned only by a constant tick-tock of his ornament clock. Hopefully this will be over soon. Reviewing the broadcast, we noticed something a little odd about your particular camera choice. It was while everyone was talking, where did I put it? Yes, here. Do you recognise this? When the footage Bozeman produced a leaflet from the notice board that places it on the desk in front of you. I didn't notice it was in there. I assumed it was just part of the set. Why would it have been there on camera? This and the blame lies entirely on the crew on set. There's no way you could properly use your own judgment to have determined it as unsuitable. You hear disparate grunt from the CCO behind you. Think of Winston, shall we? Not exactly subtle there. There was one thing you find a notice board picked up notes on the other side. You seem to play an odd choice of sound effects relatively early on. Now, the script was expecting laughs, but the three calls played boos. Wasn't it? I'm sorry, I just didn't understand the impression. Pick Philly. Sorry, I was under the impression that I could pick Philly. Did that change? I thought that was. Yeah, 2 years from what I heard. Yes, well, choice is given to those who surely can employ a certain degree of good judgment. It may be neat to review this policy, at least to qualify it. You can see Busman is frowning as he heads to his notes. It might be nice to have him on your side. How many other people would be interviewed today? I ask. Technically, towards the end of the show, there appeared to be some issues with sensor equipment. At this point, Wilson pauses for a moment, putting a lid on the pen, resting carefully on his desk, putting it into his notebook. How do you explain the fact that you sent a perfectly acceptable language during the final segment? There seemed to be an issue with the machine. Frank probably forgot to do his checks again. I just do what display tells me. I don't decide what's supposed to be sentenced. Yeah. It would be a strange coincidence one of the key pieces of equipment were developed and malfunctioned at the exact time to chose to attack. A disappointing but not unsurprising lapse by the employee seems much more likely. Now I suppose we won't know until maintenance have had a chance to check it properly. Silence takes over as Bosman writes down notes. What questions do you have to answer? At this point, Bosman took out a pair of glasses and placed them somewhat directly on the end of his nose. The portly man leaned forward to examine his notes in detail. Now, obviously, we expect the odd bit of interference here and there unavoidable. However, he paused, turning the page at an agonizing pace. Interference is not the same as terrorism propaganda. But you can't explain how quite so much of the message found its way onto the airwaves. Everything else going on, I just didn't realise until it was too late. The machine's been out of date for years. Even the last update didn't make it life easy. Out of the corner, especially Abels is visibly more attentive, awaiting your boss's response. Well, it's certainly true that accidents do happen, but it's an amazing coincidence how often they happen when you're around Winston. Boseman smiles, is anything but warm, and Abel's glances towards you. Instead, I could only describe as glacial. You offer a strange smile back. A loud creak breaks the growling silence as Boseman leans back in his chair. The tape of the poor Miss Brightman. Why did you play it? Help me understand. Why did you play the tip? As you meet his gaze, you're almost surprised to see an earnest concern in the old man's eyes. I was worried that what would I do if I didn't play it? It seemed like news. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Show the news? He slowly clears his glass before answering. Well, at the end of the day, you chose to do it, Alex. I know. I have done this. I know what I've done in your shoes. After all, you have a habit of playing tapes that you shouldn't, don't you? Gillis sort of leans forward, staring for you for more connection. And all I have for you. Thank God that's over. I think that's all the information we need to know, Winston. Bosman looks questioningly at the CCO. But by the time you've turned around, the moment has passed. Best you go home now. There's no work until we get a new satellite tower up. But of course, don't leave town. I may have more questions for you following the other interviews. As you leave, you see open hostility in Specialist Abel's eyes. Well, you knew there'd be consequences. Day 989. Jesus Christ. Message delivered. It's been forced to the floor, slipping from your numb hands. That line whirling around and around in your head. This can't be true. How could it be true? Has it really been 2 months since that day? You find yourself back there, rushing back home after a particularly long and stressful day at work. You're already late, but if you keep to the speed limit, there's no way you're going to hear the end of it. You could probably shave 10 minutes or so off the journey if you wanted. They're going to be mad either way, not quite speeding. A little mad is better than a lot mad. Best put the pedal in the middle. Yeah, they're going to be mad either way. It seems everything is against you this evening. You have to stop at the traffic light, every stop sign, every junction between you and the destination. You're well over 45 minutes late by the time you finally pull up at the house, only to see Betterment vehicle parked outside, lights still flashing. What's this about? This is leading someone from your house into the van. Your son's voice calling for you. Then the door's shut and it drives away. Spinning lights blinding you as your vision starts to swarm. Charlie! And now you in the break room, people at work have started avoiding you. Some of the show crews started to give you funny looks. Bozeman's even been micromanaging you less than usual. It's just a misunderstanding. It'll soon be over soon. Charlie had a love advance from go-getters to cohesion cadets to cohesion community manager. He was on track to become... you and Sam have both gone to see him at the Betterment Centre last week. As soon as you're able. Even then, he'd been positive, making friends, explaining that the system was there to help people, and he was actually able to do that whilst staying there too. It just couldn't have happened. The headline: 5 simple words hold bold black tape. Disrupt terrorist dies in Betterment. Benton was particularly violent, attacking the Betterment mentor. Died in infirmary after failed attempts to resurrection, and the eternal question left unanswered. Was it his fault or yours? Good for some. It's your anniversary. A week away from it could have been just what the doctor ordered for you and Sam. But after speaking to the travel agents, there's no way you can afford it. Maybe next year. Still, just because you can't have a holiday doesn't mean you can't make it tonight special. You have the day off today, so you can try and make a nice romantic meal for this evening. Though they did expressly tell you not to bother this morning. You think a cheap last-minute gesture wouldn't change were the exact words? It'd be nice to have a lovely evening together. You make it up. Go on. You get to work turning the house into a perfect romantic setting for tonight. Everything's going according to plan. Sam's going to love it. Best you wait for her to arrive. You even had time to single-handedly clean the entire house floor to ceiling. It took hours, but Sam will appreciate it, and that's all that matters. You keep in the lock and you put the final touches in place. As Sam steps into the hallway, you're waiting in the doorway to the kitchen, dressed in the night, acting as nonchalant as possible. Alex? What's all this? Oh my god, did you clean? And what's that smell? They give you a quick kiss as they step past into the kitchen where the banquet is laid and candles lit. Oh my god, Alex. Happy anniversary, Sam. Sam turns to you, smiling with tears in their eyes. Alex, it's perfect. You give Sam a kiss before pulling out their chair. The house never used to be this quiet. Only since Sam drops your thoughts, bringing you back to the present. You really didn't have to do this, Alex. I know. I wanted to. I love you, Sam. I love you too. The brave and mind the panoply of foods you prepare for them. Now, when do I begin? They laugh as you pour the first glass of champagne of the evening. It's not the last. At least you still got each other. Oh. Oh Jesus! That was like another huge jump. Can't drive it. Everything's ready and you have been trying to watch Bullet Man for years. But you missed it in the cinemas and never seemed to be in stock when one went out to pick up the VHS. Now you're just waiting for them to get home so you can start. You hear the front door open as you put a bowl of popcorn on the coffee table. We're all ready to go. Get your foot in here. Sam comes in with a vacant stare, ignoring both films and snacks as they sit down next to you. You have to actually nudge them to break their stupor. Sam, what is it? I've just been let go from work. Sam just staring into space. Apparently, they just need there isn't just need for 2 nursery teachers anymore. Not enough children, so they can't justify the expense. Honey, I'm so sorry. It'll be okay. We'll find another place. No, you don't get it. There isn't just demand for young years teachers anymore. Not just here, anywhere. I don't know what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. You pull Sam into a hug. I know things are tough, but we'll think of something. Actually, barely scraping by it isn't now. Sam starts to sob. We're going to have to tell the house I can't see any other option. We're going to get too many debts to pay. If that's what we have to do, fine. It's only the 2 of us living here now anyway. I suppose you're right. Still, I hate the idea of losing this place. Think of everything that's happened here, Alex. I fall silent thinking. Eventually, you start the film, but neither of your hearts are in it. Too busy thinking about the future. Still, the houses and everything. It's the people who make it a home. Home is where the heart is, after all. Oh. Oh dear. It's not going good for us. Day 1975. 3 years since the uprising.
Winston, I know we don't see eye to eye on much, but things could be significantly worse. Why don't you try to muddle through for a change rather than your established approach of giving me a headache? If not for me, do it for the children, Alex. It's advanced as ill-conceived bring your daughter to work day today, so there's even more people than usual for you to disappoint.
Expect catchy tunes and scenes of an inappropriately sexual nature, not one to miss. At 10 p.m, it's time for Julia's Diary, where the ever-popular Prime Minister reads extracts from her diary in front of a...
I've got nothing else to play, so I've only got 3 things to play, so...
It's the latest episode of our drama series,
in the near future.
tells the inspirational story of Emily Dennisworth and the brave doctors and technicians struggling...
And this is Jenny. She's the floor manager.
Hi, Stacey.
That's Colin. He, do you know, just don't talk to Colin.
You're getting involved in bringing your daughter to work, eh, Colin?
Nah, we don't believe in it.
All right, come and sit next to Mum.
Believe in what?
Just days.
How did it all go so right? That's followed by the territory
Atta girl.
advanced briefing.
10 seconds, everybody.
Now featuring 16
Monday's a myth.
simultaneous
That
colours.
explains so much.
time to
Okay,
be
we are
alive.
going in 5, 4, 3.
As we go over to Megan and the team at the
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolf. And
NNN.
who's this, you might be wondering? Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here at Channel 1. So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey. Say hello, Stacey.
Go fuck yourself.
All right then, here are the stories that matter to you. First up, with Advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you what keeps you going. I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all your submissions has really put the smile back on my face. This is from Sonia in Larkfordshire. I've had plenty of time to fill, so I've
Oh my
started a
God.
new hobby. Since I started knitting, I barely remember that 85% of the country is sterile. My record is this scarf. It's 124 metres long. Thank you for that. And if you've started a new hobby, do write in and tell us about it. Next up, you know how we love your uncanny comestible coincidences, and I don't know about you, but I think this one really takes the biscuit. I'm not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things our viewers spot or the unbelievable way our menu centres are now able to feed every team member every single day. Greg from Proddington has sent us this lovely photo of their breakfast, saying, I couldn't bring myself to eat my toast this morning because I could swear it bore the spitting image of the great Julia Salisbury's relatable face. So I had to make do with a plate of butter and 2 spoonfuls of jam. Do keep those coming in. Come on, can you have a go? We've just got time for one more of your stories, and this one is an inspiring story of rehabilitation. That's it, just tell us who it's from, yeah, and then read it out, okay? Apparently, this is from Sherry in Pendant. Here I am, just 6 months out of betterment. I'm healthy, sober and working thanks to the facilities I had access to on the inside. I'll never have to go back to my old life of stealing cars and burning down charity shops. I just wanted to share. We absolutely love hearing the way our neighbours and team members have been able to become better people. So do let us know your stories here. You can do this bit, Stacey. No, you're right, thanks. Come on, give it a try. Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
Right, bit of a change of pace coming up here. You'll need to use the S and X buttons for the next segment. In advance, I've already selected when and what to use. Simple stuff. Just follow your government orders.
What is this NNN? It's so crazy how it's changed.
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's team lottery winners live from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital. We're going to hand over to Julia Salisbury. I suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers.
Okay, surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Team Awards. Of all the many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant. As I so often say to you, the uneven past is now, following the demise of Disrupt, firmly behind us. This is the new future, and I say to you, it's better now. I am delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in Territory 1. He was born over 107 years ago. Please give a warm team welcome to Alfie Tachbadger. So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have been some of the highlights? Alfie? Alfie? Is he all right? Is he all right?
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Oh, could you turn it on? Turn it on?
He says it drains the battery.
Well, will you tell him that we'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation?
Yeah, he says that's fine then. And I will help him with that, yeah.
If you would. Sorry, can't get the staff.
We got it.
So, Alfie.
What?
You're 107 years old.
Oh, don't bloody remind me.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like?
Well, where is everybody?
Out there, in the dark. Oh, bless him, it's not just the ears.
Who are you? 2 sugars, please.
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
A likely story. Who are you really?
No, I really am the Prime Minister.
Oh, so you're
a woman.
Yes, a woman. One of
Women
them.
can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
Can you piss standing up?
I can't say I've ever tried.
No, I didn't think so. 2 sugars, please, and not too much milk.
Shall we get to the awards, Alfie?
Oh, aren't you going to ask me about my life?
Well, I'm not sure we have enough time left now for that. So
When I was 9, I wanted a pet, so I asked me mum and pap. There was no television then, back then, you know. We made our own entertainment out of coal and roadkill.
Well, that's fascinating.
So they got me a pet, see? But it weren't a dog. They told me it were a dog, but it were a stone.
A stone?
Yes. So I called it Patch, which was a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the king having a patchy face. And I decided to introduce him to pretty little Gertie Thimble, who lived up the road.
Oh, how romantic.
She threw my dog in the river. That was the day I decided I'd never marry.
And that's the secret to your long life?
Oh no, I've been married 7 times, divorced 8. There was a mix-up with number 3, see? Yes, I'm just lucky. Are we going back to the home soon?
Soon, Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here, the weekly Territory 1 Team Awards. First up tonight is a lady who really knows how to put in the extra hours. She works at a transition centre in Hamble-Bamblebury, and she has single-handedly allowed more families to unburden each other than any other nurse in Territory 1. In the uneven path, she'd have been locked up. Tonight, she is being honoured as a team player. Please welcome Daphne Snister.
Are you here to change me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
Right, got you. I mean, 2 sugars, please. And don't let it steep too long.
I think you're supposed to give me one of those.
Oh. Look,
There he goes, look.
I can't get the arms up any higher than that. You'll have to go down, love.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us, and now the territories are thriving.
Are we in? As the actors said to the bishop.
Yes, thank you. I've got it from here.
Well done. Daphne Snister, everybody. Now, open your envelope and find out what you've won. Crikey, don't hold back there. She's tougher than one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it. I've won a holiday for 2 in Territory 15. Used to be called San Palmerino, didn't it?
I believe it did, yes.
Why couldn't we have stuck with that then? It's easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
Hang on a minute. Isn't it still on fire?
Daphne Snister, everyone.
Oh, what about my change? I've been in these wide fronts for 3 days now.
We'll get to that, Alfie.
Oh, right you are, love.
Next up tonight is a couple from Farnley who, after a rocky start losing their family's ill-gotten gains to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future, setting up a community farm and petting zoo in their local area for all the local children to play. Please welcome Otho and Lobelia, Jackson Randy Gannett. Medals, Alfie.
You know, when I was in the trenches, I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so I didn't understand a bloody word he said. But he were my best mate.
Should we just grab them for ourselves?
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger Hayes. There was them two, Fiddly Eric, Unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sydney. She were a girl, but she had a boy's name, so they shipped her to the front anyway. First girl any of us has ever seen, close up. She's dead now. They all are. Smudger and Scotty never made it home. Fiddly got shanked in Frankworth prison in an argument over an olive. And Terry, he exploded quietly at home. Sydney got a fatal skin condition. Scratched herself to death. It makes you think.
Thanks, Alfie. Great contribution. So, Otho and Lobelia, a petting zoo.
Oh,
after we lost all our wealth, we discovered there were actually people who had never even owned a pony.
I used to have 3.
So we decided to do something about it. That's the type of people we are, you see. Advantage of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won.
Yes, but before we do, there's something I wanted to say to you.
Oh, absolutely. Every citizen of the new future has my ear.
Good. When Advance came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Quite literally, in my case, I used to collect shirts.
You might as well have the rest of it, too.
Oh, security!
Oh God, not again. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Bennies and the news are not good bedfellows. Keep those flappy bits off my channel, Alex.
Tadge Badger. And you are? Oh, no.
Got to go!
Oh.
Why is it all?
It isn't right and it isn't fair!
You tell him, girl. That's my wife, you know. Oh, no, you don't.
You can't mix pearls with swine, it isn't right! We used to have 3 horses, then Defessel and Hungwell. And now what have we got? 2 mangy goats, 1 mongrel dog called Kenneth, and a rooster that won't bloody shut up!
Can we get this over quickly with, please?
As the actress said to the bishop. Oh, here we go again. Hello, Alfie Tadge Badger. Pleased to meet you.
Looking at Jackie's time
Stop them!
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. Oh,
You better don't know what he knows.
You know, this reminds me of when I was in my 20s and we go to the promenade at Shining on Sea and watch all the pretty girls on the beach. Everything was black and white then, of course. We'd visit the Penny Arcade and try to win a block of lard to take home for the family. You couldn't buy lard those days. You had to win it.
I just want to put that on.
It was so much simpler back then. Boys were boys, girls were girls. Everyone else was recruited by the circuses. There were loads of them, you see, circuses, with their beef tents and their candy floss.
I want to show the badness of it
The
all.
pipe organ drifting over the nearby fields. My mum used to call it the most magic in the
Oops,
world.
hold on.
This was before she lost her hearing after giving a particularly loud round of applause. Did you ever go to the circus?
What's that, Alfie?
The circus. Oh, never mind. Yeah, just a tea pet.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia. Some people simply can't let go of the past. That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. So cohesive, such a team. And with fertility falling throughout the territories, we should value our fabulous new generation now more than ever. Our final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got 'em, helping to root out more than 170 Disrupt collaborators in his own neighbourhood. Since then, he's gone on to be a senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's Camp Cooperation. Our final winner tonight, Edwin Neverley.
Oh, Alfie Tadge Badger.
You should be in a transition centre, you old nonk. Prime Minister. It's an absolute pleasure to finally meet you. We're very similar, in my opinion.
Well, I've never been much of a role model.
Nonsense. Prime Minister, you have saved this country. You have fought enemies, foreign and domestic, with 9 fists. As with my own tiny fists have I.
Well, let's open the envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement.
A year's internship as a behaviour coach at Betterment. It's just what I've always wanted. Let's show the fools where they went wrong, eh?
Well, actually, Betterment is about rehabilitation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they don't reintegrate, we retaliate. Just like you did on Liberation Night. Thank you for this award, and stay vigilant. report the non-cohesives. Be a team player.
That concludes tonight's awards. Join me next week when, hopefully, things will be a lot more normal. Back to you, Megan.
Prime Minister Salisbury there at a highly eventful team awards ceremony. Any thoughts on this week's winners, Stacey?
The nurse was fucking scary, the preteens were saggy, and that little prick will never lose his virginity.
Okay. Well, succinctly put there, if a little profane. After the break, we'll be going live to a star-studded premiere. You won't believe who's on the red carpet tonight. Don't go anywhere.
What's going on number 4?
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. And we're out.
Oh, Alex, one other... What's that? You're off already? I know you had to take the day off work for Junior, but... Oh, I see. No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling. Of course. I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blast it all. Still, I'm lucky to have her.
Tragic comic disaster.
Talented, creative people from across the territories to submit their most stirring creations as entries in the United Territories Anthem Slam.
Are you receiving us?
Are you fucking with us? Oh, right. So she can swear.
Speaks from and to an original composition.
Well, I didn't hear what Bosman said there because he was saying something that I think quite important.
For a steadfast society. No previous songwriting experience is required. All you need to do is record or notate your anthem and, if possible, arrange it for a modern 39-piece chamber orchestra or 44-voice choir. The entries will be judged
So, Patrick and Robin are just going to grab who they can, and then you've got these generic links on the auto cue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Don't you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
All this bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
She's probably sniffing around that boy band. Hotspot.
Heat rash. Hotspot won it last year.
Heat rash. Oh God, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer comes up with them. The songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
What have you been up to?
And what's it to you?
And we are going in 5, 4, 3.
What is this? Jesus Christ.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Thanks, Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late, great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then, for mysterious reasons, the film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team, George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
I can't deconstruct it.
Captain?
I can't deconstruct it.
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
What is this?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Saturn.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison.
What's the difference between this and the last? The Medicated. It looks the same.
Flesh and blood.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros, baby. If only I'd noticed.
Captain Quasar.
You rusted, but I didn't notice.
Captain.
I'm buffering, Dick, you said.
Got one on you.
God damn it, lost it all.
Here's a map.
What's a map? Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue, left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky 3-point turn at Uranus.
Whoa, that
What
jumped
are
down
these
quick.
symbols? This corner, this is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, we could shut it down. But we have to ask ourselves, who are we?
still going. Okay.
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey? Thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were all right.
I guess. They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show. Robin.
Right, you, shall we?
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction, Lawrence Blunderclatch. How has your evening been so far?
Magical. Absolutely.
Oh, Jesus, we're off again.
My most dear friends all gathered here to celebrate my work. One really couldn't ask for much more. Good one.
Well, on that note, with award season just around the corner, are you hoping to add to your collection for a third time?
Well, I really couldn't say. But if the association deigned to honour me for a fourth time...
No.
It's really
Ah!
let's just say that I know of
Jesus
3 little
Christ.
gold men who are getting rather lonely.
Absolutely.
Because I've won 3. 3 little awards.
And each more deserved than the last. Well, it's safe to say that your career has gone supersonic in the last couple of years. How's that been?
Well, as I was saying to Stephen only yesterday, that's Stephen Spellman. The Stephen Spellman. Lovely chap. I mean, unbelievable mind. I said, Stephen, you know, this really has been quite the ride. But you know what he said? He agreed with me.
Wow. And what do you attribute your success to?
Well, if we're talking actual numbers, I'd have to say 60% talent, 30% looks, and 10% passion, brackets general. Not to mention the incredible coverage on election night. That really was the start of it all. That and my own range of sick bags. Lawrence's Chundercatch.
Wow. Who
Oh,
could forget?
Christ.
Well, it's been a delight talking to you, as always. Thank you so much. Well, Patrick Bannon should be with Lil C for a conversation that doesn't involve vomit. Patrick!
Thank you, Robin. Fingers crossed. I'm joined here by pop icon. It's Lil C.
She suddenly got a job.
And her father, country singer and alien worshipper, Billy Bob Jean Short.
Howdy.
So, Lil C, what's with the bag?
She knows what she's done.
Well, we love this look. Is it one of yours?
No, you know it's not. We don't do that anymore.
Yes, of course. Your clothing label went bankrupt, didn't it?
Yes, because a certain TV show failed to fulfill their contractual obligations.
Well, you look great.
Well, that's probably due to her new cosmetics and wellness brand.
Well, I'm not sure that it is.
Let her show you.
Why not
This is
looking?
our new eyeshadow palette. She calls this one Glands.
Ow, it's scented.
What?
That was a surprise.
And this next one, this is our new lipstick. We call this shade Lips.
Oh, wow. Why are there
Come on! There we go. Jesus Christ.
And this...
I don't know why it goes red. It's not like it's moving.
This is a body mist which rebalances your hormones and actually smells like fertility.
Oh, right. Oh, wow.
You feel that?
Yeah. That burns. Oh.
All this is part of Lil C's new range, straight from my vein.
Oh, good lord.
Breeze Craglar!
So, you're retiring from the music industry. That must be hard.
Well, she's way past her prime, Patrick. It was very hard for her to
It's not
accept
far
it
off.
first, but the industry's very, very sure about these things.
Well, you sure we can't convince you to release just one last album?
We do actually have another album ready, but that's for the label to release in case she dies over the next 10 years or so.
Oh, really?
Well, given the way she's going, you might get it by Christmas.
Well, we better let you get back.
Now remember, we need the money. So, she's also available for parties, weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs.
Well, thank you, Lil C. That's Lil C there. Oh, and it looks like Robin has got hold of Jesus. Is it obvious?
I'm sweating, Robin.
It absolutely is, Patrick. Jesus, I almost can't believe you're here. How have you been?
You know, I like to walk amongst the peoples every now and then. It makes them feel close to me.
I understand how Iceland can lose signal so much.
To be human. And to be human is to be apart. Oh, that was good, right?
Hey.
Hey, Rachel,
Still.
write that one down.
It's good to see you've done so well for yourself.
Thank you, my child. You know, I have you to thank for that. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, that's absolutely true, yeah.
But you're aware that elections have been suspended in the territories?
No, I'm not running to be no Prime Minister.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm gonna be King of the Moon.
King of the Moon?
Yes.
No, sorry. You're running for King of the Moon?
No, not running. It's my birthright.
And does this have anything to do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jason Space?
Hush now. Cynicism is so unmoon.
Okay. And how long will this last? Will it go the way of last year's Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray into ventriloquist beats?
I don't make the new rules. I merely live by them.
So, are you looking forward to seeing The Automated?
You know, I don't believe in film. Thou shalt keep thine image still unholy.
I haven't actually looked at the new thing yet.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and good luck with your new life in space.
And with you, my child.
Oh, it is different. It is new.
Well, Megan, that's what success looks like. I'm going to see if we can grab someone else to have a chat. Back to you.
Robin, but I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them, maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Oh, go on, try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from a transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
You're right.
You agree with me?
No, you're right, I don't like your opinions. But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now, who has another familiar face to catch up with. Oh, Patrick!
Here we go. It's absolutely electric, Megan. I can't quite believe it either, but he's here. It's Crazy Neil.
Yeah, Crazy Neil.
Neil,
oh no, Neil.
really connected with your ads over the years. What's it like suddenly being so popular?
It's crazy. People stop me in the streets, they expose themselves, they write me threatening letters. You know, the stalker has become the stalkee. A real taste of Neil's own medicine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and what's been the most challenging thing about being so famous?
It's places like this. You know, being around actors and rock stars. They're real crazy. And Crazy Neil knows crazy. And I'm used to being the loudest whack job in the room.
Yes, I can imagine.
But I know what you're thinking. Hey, Neil, where's the crazy deal? We got crazy deals on chairs. You ever sit in a chair that knock your socks off?
No, I can't say that I have.
Makes a mess of the carpet. But what do you say? We got a deal? Well, what about Betty Andrews' handbag? It's real leather. It's real cheap. And it even contains our heart medicine. Spicy.
No, really.
You've got the chair. You've got the bag. You're really busting my balls. What can I do to convince you? Let me throw in my wife, Mrs. Neil. It's the latest model. Not a scratch on her. Pearls like a charm. What do you say? We got a deal.
Look, I can't take your wife.
Yes, you can. I got loads of them. Come on down. Crazy deals. We got crazy deals on chairs. We got crazy deals on meals. We got crazy deals on wheels. We got wheels on meals. Meals on wheels. We've even got endangered seals. And we got meals with endangered seals. Yeah!
Thank you, Neil. It's always a dream come true to meet a hero. How about that, Megan? The man himself. Aren't we lucky? Back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an
Neil at the red cap.
And the automated really does.
Was that because I played a lot of his adverts from
all over it? Because despite Boris Hawley in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through, the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Well, it's certainly not my average evening, Megan. And to top it off, I'm joined by famous, or possibly infamous, CEO Sophia Rimington. Sophia, may I call you that?
That's my name, hon. Just
Oh my
don't worry
God,
about it.
so much.
And who are you wearing tonight?
Actually, this is from Rimington's Fist Case, our clothing line, and it's called Grace and Plenty. There's only 10 of them in the whole world, and they're handmade by blind former fisherwomen. You should see the state of their hands. It's inspirational.
Wow. And so tonight's film, The Automated, is hyped as a cautionary tale. Will your company be taking that warning?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, because recently we had the science guys in to reflect on that unfortunate incident with a toy a few years ago.
Ah, yes, Mr. Snugglehugs. I'm sure we all remember that.
Well, we said, what if, instead of a deadly toy, we make a softer, more feminine version, you know, slap a wig on it or something, and teach it how to love. I mean, the technology is still decades away from where we actually need to pull it off, but it's a dream worth chasing, don't you think?
Aren't all dreams worth chasing?
Well, that depends. If it's sleeping with the family dog, probably not.
How did you know about that dream? It was one time at flute camp, and I haven't licked a toad again since.
What?
It was just an example.
Of course it was. I knew that. Obviously. I was just joking. Of course. Of course.
Well, I should probably.
Yes! Yes! Right,
Movies
you
about
are.
to, you know.
The movie, right, yeah.
So I'll just.
Yes, definitely. And I'll throw it back to the studio. Go hide under my duvet for a couple of months in shame. Megan?
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares? No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course. We'll be back after these messages. I still go to the cinema.
You should get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better. No unevens chatting and chewing all the way through.
What about a kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with me.
Feeling better? Alright, you are. Gotta get set up for heat rash. I think Ronnie's on something.
And there he is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like that, you wish she wouldn't. We seem to be a bit bunched up at this end.
Oh, don't worry. It's so cool.
It's what now?
It's
Oh, here's Megan. She's going to be interviewing you.
Hello. Hi.
This is her. This is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off, Ronnie.
Right. No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room?
No.
Every day across these
No what?
territories, neighbours support neighbours and friends reach out to friends.
No.
Strengthening and protecting each
Thank
other.
you.
Hey. And sit up straight. You're ruining my shot.
As one.
That's 10 seconds, everybody.
no cool.
Fucking right, Noko.
What's that? What's no?
Bring in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan.
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself. Okay.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny. Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I have a growth disorder.
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's so cool, Preeti.
He's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys? And you must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for team player.
I see. How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Pronos was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No co, Ronnie. Yeah, no co, Ronnie.
I'm sorry, what does no-co mean?
It's the opposite of SoCo.
Fuck's sake. SoCo.
Yeah.
So cohesive. You pretees say cool.
Right, okay, thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
So, you guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, Team Players with a Z.
So, how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dale and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates. And
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on Team Players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And, yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands.
it's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we work in harmony.
And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually, I write the songs.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Yeah?
Mum.
What?
No-co. Preeti, so no-co.
The band who get the most approval get to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What do I keep doing wrong?
We don't use the L word anymore.
You mean losers?
Would you please stop saying that?
That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that we only win when everybody wins.
But, sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
Thought you were SoCo.
Yeah, I am SoCo.
Nah, you're a shrinker. Can't be friends with shrinkers.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
So I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
What's a preety, Mum? What's a preety?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you preeties.
Uneven.
Mimis. Nonks.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it.
I'm not that old.
I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
See? Total Mimi.
See? Is that so?
Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co, pricks being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not everyone, no, but one fuck-off lot of you did.
SoCo, Stacey. SoCo.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to there. I'm genuinely delighted to have met Heat Rash. And before we end the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Pieces of My Heart, which is about a real relationship I had with an actual girl.
Oh, Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
Get on these stools, lads.
So, Stacey, can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15. Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry. Christ.
Right you are.
So, here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart. Are you excited, Stacey?
Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music and a bit of jizzcore. Pop music is...
Ah yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep the shot on whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
I saw you standing by the man you sent with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart.
We wandered into a bush and grabbed a vodka instead. Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag.
I gave you little pieces of my heart. I didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last and leave them in the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay. You make me crazier than Neil today. On Liberation Night, girl, I was sitting beside you.
We sat there shaking all the way through incisors.
We held each other as things fell apart.
We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories.
You took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know that life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last. I leave them there, the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside.
There's no need to hide all the times you have cried.
As my old man used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay.
I just want you to play.
You make me crazier than Neil. Make me crazier than Neil today.
What?
And now I'm staring at your membership card.
There's your picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws.
I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart
and leave them in the uneven parts.
Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide
all the times that you cried.
As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil today.
Wow. Well, fantastic. Thank you, Heat Rash. That was actually really good. Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Best of luck. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now. Now I have no idea what she's going to say. So fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case. Take it away, Stacey. Take it away, Stacey.
My name is Stacey. I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore.
Hey!
But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehash movies and fucking boy bands.
Sorry if I'm not paying attention to you.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9 and in a home. Not a family home like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was...
Come on.
It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings. The food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you can
For a
imagine,
burger, what?
there was a lot of some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Okay. Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. We had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go-Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer. But what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you.
I don't think I lost my home.
So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent on miracles.
Stand by. Stand by.
Let's keep making tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Oh, whoops.
Yes, that was more than all right.
Nicely done. I think you might have actually given them something to think about.
So I guess you're going to be taking me back to the home now then.
I was thinking we could go out somewhere and, I don't know, have a meal, talk about our options, if that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
Whoa,
they're always there then.
There was a thing a few years ago now.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did.
I don't know. I'm looking here. There's not much I can choose. I wanted to choose different ads, but they only give me these. There's nothing, no video over there either, so I had to put these. I've got nothing else to choose from. Turn it up. I can tell you what, I can do one better. I think I can put the ad on after this. So you can see it in full. You see the slight Dr. Pitt. Oh dear. Adverts. This one? This is what you saw. Oh, this is this one.
Although the fighting has long passed, the dark clouds of war still loom over our united lands. And we all know who forced
That's
them.
not it. Was it this one? Dude, Christmas, wasn't it?
Of the new future.
That's not it.
The new future.
It's none of those. Well, it would have to be one of them. I swear it was to do with, wasn't it? This is not it. Still in the future, you think? Oh yeah, okay, that's alright, I'll go back. There we go, okay, there we go.
Songs of the new future. Stefano Arrivederci.
The children play in the snow all day. Peter Clement died one Leader's
Oh my god, what is this?
on Leader's Day.
Lil D.
Oh my god, this feels so weird. Like, so wrong at the same time. It's so better than one song. It feels very
Hippity Bob.
So much better. So much better.
Political, these songs.
You gotta go to bed and make
Like with a hidden deeper
Gloria Warbletongue.
Take the pressure off our family. So look me in the eyes and say our last goodbyes. Unburden me. I'll unburden you and you'll unburden me. We can take
Songs of the new future.
There's an album called Songs of the New Future.
Across the territories. From
What's that say? Paid for by the SS and yeah, if it's free and you know it's that one kind of good, yeah, kind of. But right, anyway, I'm sorry. I know you've just kind of arrived, but I'm gonna be leaving now anyway. I'm gonna be thinking I'm gonna be back. Maybe I might do a Saturday Sunday stream. I'm not sure, but definitely Monday. I'm definitely more likely to be back. Still in quick for now. But yeah, it's getting really like, well, we went through a whole like a bit of a Revolution War kind of thing going on.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And the news has gotten really out of control. Really changed completely compared to what it was when we first started the game to what it is now. It's all weird. We'll just see where it goes, because I'm not fully sure where it's going to go now, because I believe the what was it, disputes? Disrupt or something? I think it's disrupting it. These ones. We don't know if they're going to be coming back. It's been like, has it been like, what it said, 6 months since the last release? Anyway, we'll have to see either in the next stream to see where we're going to go next with this, because I'm really interested. It's all went down since Jeremy went. I'm going to say it now. It all went downhill since Jeremy left. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry, Rusty, that you only here for like a little bit. But, oh well, not much I can do. I hope you enjoyed it. I should hopefully be back. Hopefully, probably most likely Monday. Right, see ya. Bye.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.